Hey, good morning. This is like vlog number 4 or 5, and I've put none of them up. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just that by the time I get home, I've completely forgotten about it. Sad, sad, sad. I've been on a couple of trips with my auntie around to look at more independent living places, and we're learning a lot about the process and what's available and what's included, what questions to ask. We went to one place that was twice as much as the one that we liked the most, and to make up for that extra price they gave half the services. And the less expensive place that we liked more also offered a three-day stay at no charge, so that she could go and see if she likes the way people are, if there are people there with whom she thinks she might be able to be friends, that sort of thing. So we're going to keep looking though. My goal personally would be to have her be farther west. She's looking east. That's just a geographical issue because our goal is to move west. And you know, I'd like to have her close enough to see her regularly as I do now. But we'll see. So today I'm off to see the kids, my daughter and her daughters, and you know, just play and have some fun. And I have no idea what is on my daughter's schedule, if anything, for today, but I look forward to the time with them and to seeing how much they've changed in the last week and a half since I've seen them last. So that'll be good. It's hazy, kind of cloudy, dreary. This time of year, I say this in every vlog, but I don't put them up, so I guess I'm not repeating. This time of year, we get a lot of moisture from the ocean. It comes up into this valley and the LA area, and that protects you from what would be really hot weather. And the valley my daughter lives in doesn't get as much of that, but they do get some. I know they've had to turn the air on several times already this year. We still haven't had ours on at all. But of course she has central air, and that's a much simpler process too. So, you know, there's more to the story. We have room air conditioners in several of our rooms. But anyway, point being that it protects us from the heat, and then it'll clear off this afternoon and we'll get to see the beautiful blue sky for a little while, and it'll get warm, but in a very tolerable way. Very reasonable, 82 Fahrenheit kind of thing. Not, and with relatively low humidity. Low humidity in California, imagine that. Low humidity, and that makes 82 a very comfortable temperature from my perspective. I do not do well if I'm trying to do hard physical exercise at 82, you know, but let's face it, that's not that often. And when I want to do the floors and the big stuff around the house, I just do it in the morning, so it works out fine. More information than you needed, I'm sure. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. You'll see these walls a lot in LA, and they put them up on either side of the freeway to protect the residents from the noise and the dirt, and maybe it helps keep pedestrians off the freeway. One of the things that you'll see a lot out here is graffiti, and apparently it has something to do with proving you're a man to go on the freeway with a can of spray paint. I don't get it, but hey, I don't run after bulls in Spain either, so I think it's the same kind of mentality. I've put myself in danger, and I'm, you know, tough and strong and fast, I guess. I don't get it. So obviously that leads to a lot of deaths and ugly things on the walls, so it's kind of nice when they can block pedestrians from being here. This section is all kind of just the way it is, and everything's brown because we're finished with rain for the year. There won't be any more until probably October. You know, maybe a sprinkle here and there, but nothing, no rainstorms, no rain. And so they have to keep it cut really short because there's still people that throw cigarettes out their windows, or cars that spark, or things like that. And so you keep it trimmed really short and prevent it from catching fire. That's a rule out here, that if you live against any kind of wilderness, you have to trim your, whatever grows wild, you have to trim it back. Now it's 200 feet from any residence. And what a brilliant law that is, because, you know, it isn't as much trouble as you'd think if you're out east, because you take the weed eater or whatever, and you just work away at it for the spring, and then it's done for the year. It's not going to grow back because there's no more rain. So it's not that hard, but it protects people from having their houses burned up. Another option is to plant it with succulents that hold a lot of water. You can do that. You don't have to have it down to the ground. You just can't have dead vegetation there waiting for a spark. You can plant living green things which will actually retard fire. So that's just a little bit of California facts for those of you who've never been here and maybe see pictures and wonder, why do we let things get so brown? You just aren't going to waste water watering a hillside that, you know, is just wild. Let it be wild, but cut it where it's endangering anybody's life. So that's all the facts that there are today. Silly, nothing vlog, I guess. You never know, I might even put this one up. It could happen. Have a great day. Bye.